What's up, guys? So today we're going to put the Rylo 360-degree camera on top of my Parrot Bebop 2. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm going to start this out with a little story about, so the Parrot Bebops have been out for about 4 years. And the technology that they had at the time was this huge fisheye lens on the front that would record a sphere, and then the drone, instead of spending all this time on a stabilized gimbal, they would just stabilize the video, actually stabilize the crop from that larger video 4 years ago. So Parrot has always been an innovator, and I've seen companies that we all get excited about build on the foundation that Parrot has made. So I thought I'd get the Parrot Bebop off the shelf and fly around with it today. And the first experiment that I ever did with putting a camera on a drone was the Parrot Bebop 1, like the original Parrot Bebop, and I attached the Ricoh Theta S to the top of it. So in that same spirit, I'm going to take the Parrot Bebop 2 and I'm going to put the Rylo 360-degree camera on top of it, and we're going to fly it around. So first, I got 2 batteries. First battery, we're going to fly with it on top. Second battery, we're going to attempt to fly it on the bottom, but I've never hand released this guy, so we'll see what happens. Now, when I updated the app, it has hand releasing in it, so that might be something awesome. So, like most of the drones that are out now, it has sensors on it that you want to avoid when you're attaching things to your drone. So the only sensor on this you really need to worry about is this little sonar sensor in the middle. So the plan is to take this little GoPro strap. There's GoPro accessories everywhere nowadays, and I'll put a link in the description of a really cheap bag of accessories for GoPro that I think everybody should have. I mean, it has a floating selfie pole, it has you know, helmet mounts, chest mounts, dog mounts. I don't think it has a dog mount, but you can put a chest mount on a dog. So anyway, it just has a ton of stuff, and I think I only spent like $11 on it. And I got me and my son one because he has a GoPro camera. But enough talk about the strap. Basically all this is, it's kind of a wrist strap. I believe it's supposed to go on here, or actually I'm not sure, because you can put another strap in here and buckle it down. So I'm not sure exactly what all this thing does, but what we want to do is we want to figure out where our sensor is, and we want to get behind it. And then what we also want to do is we want to put our camera as close to the center of the drone as possible so that it's evenly balanced. And so yeah, I'm just going to strap this on. And I'm going to make it as tight as possible, because the last thing we want is our camera slipping around. Because when it's flying in the air and it slips, it shifts its weight. And then shifting of that weight can cause the drone to try to overcompensate or something like that. So we've got it strapped on, and then I'm going to move the strap all the way down so the sensor is not covered. And then on the top, I'm going to center it, just to make sure that we have even weight distribution. So that's it, guys. Let's put the camera on it. And I apologize for my sniffles, guys. It's freaking cold out here. All right, so the way the Rylo camera is set up, you got this LCD screen on it, and that LCD screen is meant for you to look at it, okay? So whenever you have a 360-degree camera and it's got an LCD on one side, that's meant to do a selfie cam. So we want to put the LCD facing the front. Now, I think a better way to do this, if you really wanted to be professional, is to put the camera sideways. That way the drone's kind of cut in half. But this particular strap is only built a certain way, and I could do like a 90-degree angle adapter, but I want to keep it as light as possible as well. So we're going to get in here, holes lined up, go all the way through. All right, that's pretty tight. There it is, guys. Let's get it up in the air. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do it this way. And the second time we're gonna do it, we're gonna flip it completely around so that the camera's hanging off of the bottom, and we'll try it that way too. When I've done this in the past, I've found that riding on top seems to be better. It keeps it from wobbling around and stuff, but it's also like carrying it from the bottom isn't that big of a deal either. The biggest problem is when you have weight shifting back and forth, your drone will get in this little wobble. Or if you really just want to keep most of your weight in the middle. And the way this drone is set up, most of the weight is already in the back. So it's meant to kind of lift this in this direction anyway. So my hope is that all of this will work out. And I did some test flights last night, so I did get off the ground last night. So this video is the Parrot Bebop 2 carrying the Rylo 360 piggyback. Let's see what happens, guys. Okay guys, so now let's see what it's going to look like underneath. So, where's this? All right. Okay guys, so this video is the Parrot Bebop 2 carrying the Rylo 360 camera. Let's do it. All right, guys, so that was it. That was the Parrot Bebop 2 carrying the Rylo 360 camera. If you like to see content like this, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, and there's probably a couple other videos around here that you might like. So, see you soon, guys. Peace out.
Stop.